Yo, it's your boy Ty Sharp from the one on your high class hoodlums, and you now tuned into another episode of Not Your Average Fan.
Yo, what up? It's Champion Stax. I'm in the cut, working hard to make it work.
Now, unfortunately, man, you know what I'm saying, my brother Vitamin D, he got recruited to the national, the water, not even water, I'm bugging out, mud wrestling, you feel what I'm saying, team. So
It's still some type of aquatic sport.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He outside now, man. He gonna be going to train and shit up in Colorado. You feel what I'm saying? For the Mud Olympics. That's what he let us know a couple weeks ago and shit like that. So he'll be showing you his adventures out there, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna continue to show how we go, you heard?
Shout out to Donald, man. Get it back in mud.
So this week, you feel me? I'm gonna start off with some hot topics, man, cause you know your boy is out here in his single life doing his thing, and I've been really getting these different vibes and these different type of relationships that girls are wanting and are viewing and seeing. So what I've been seeing a lot lately is girls really saying that they're gonna give bare minimum, but in return with 100% of the energy from the man. So I just wanted to give it to the people, see what y'all think about it, because I really am confused on how you want somebody to give you 100% and you giving them bare minimum and want that good energy. And I understand that, you know, you're going through your trauma, through your hurt, through the last relationship, but don't bring your past into the new. I'm not trying to be showing you everything I got and what I can offer you if you can't show me anything in return. That just sounds crazy to me. So I just wanted to throw that out there to y'all before we get into the episode, just to, you know what I'm saying, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all thinking about, because I'm seeing this being a very big topic on the relationship tip. And we'll be having a new, I would say, special guest. You want to say, Sal? We're going to be calling in a nice young lady, go by the name of Nadi. You feel what I'm saying? She'll be letting us know what's up. You feel what I'm saying?
She'll be a little guest host.
You feel me? You know, getting us that female intellect on relationships and different things that we're going through in this, you know, time and period and era of life. You feel me? But let's get into the episode, man. We're going to talk new music, man. New music. It's a lot of new music coming out, Sal, man. I've been hearing a lot of things on the Twitterverse, you feel me?
I ain't really even worried about nothing as soon as I saw that Kendrick tweet.
Changed the game right there. A bomb went out, you feel me? So if y'all didn't know, today, you feel what I'm saying, Kendrick announced he will be dropping his album. He didn't put the exact date, I believe. Did he put the exact date?
Yeah, I think it's May 16th, I want to say.
May 16th? Sheesh, early. Right before the summer hit?
I want to say. May 13th.
May 13th, Talk to him. And if you ain't know already, King of Crack, you feel what I'm saying, crack rap, Pusha T is dropping this Friday. I'm anticipating, he one of my favorite rappers. He's in my top 10 of all time. So you already know I heard the leak. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard the leak. Fire.
Shout out to the source.
You feel me? Shout out to the plug.
Yeah, the album was hard.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. The album sound good. Good production, crazy.
Real cohesive, too. You could just play it straight through.
And you ain't gotta skip nothing on there. And you already know the King of Toxic, you feel me, Future dropping as well. I think he drop next Friday. Not the 29th, but what's the Friday after that? I think that's like the 6th. He dropped the 6th, I believe.
I believe so.
And crazy shit is, Future said on his album, he said he not toxic, but a lot of these females that he introduces and talks to are toxic. So I want to hear what the album about now. He telling us that all the girls he messing with toxic, he ain't toxic.
Yeah, it's coming out on the 29th.
Oh, he go same day as Push? Oh. It's going to be a good Friday.
Yeah.
You're going to want to sell something and talk to your
good
girl
Friday,
crazy.
no pun intended.
You feel me? Rich Friday. That's exactly what that's going to be. You feel me? So, I mean.
It's a good time for music again, man.
I mean, I'm anticipating this. What you think the Future album going to sound like? You think it's going to be more melodic? More, you think trap? What you think he's going to go with it?
I don't know. I always enjoy Future. And I just like, I honestly just like all his production. I feel like he just got a real good ear for production. He always got good beats. He always makes real good sounding music, regardless of like whether you can't understand half of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He be talking his shit though. It be crazy thing is about Future though. He drop bars, but they simple, very simple, but they to the point when he do rap.
Yeah.
So you can understand it exactly when he trying to say. You be like, oh yeah, he said some shit right there. There's a couple Future albums. I'm like, damn, he talking crazy on here. So I mean, I'm anticipating that. What you expecting from Kendrick though? I'm trying to think of what type of vibe, because you listen to all his albums. They're different vibes, but similar to his sound.
Yeah, I think like with the title that he chose, like Mr. Morale and the
Big Stepper
and the Big Stepper, like that sounds like some super old like funk or some soul, like some funkadelic type sound. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you going with?
I feel like it's gonna be like that. Not on like the Pimp a Butterfly, how it was more jazzy. I feel like it's gonna be more funky.
So what I think, to be honest with you, when I saw that, I thought the total opposite. I'm thinking he's gonna go modern day, where he's gonna switch it up. I think each song gonna be kind of sort of like
Just Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper sounds like an old title, like on a record you'd find in like Goodwill when you're searching for samples and shit.
I feel that. Now that you said that, it made me think a little different.
Yeah.
But my whole thought process is kind of like, when Travis Scott and Drake got that record where the beat switches up. I feel like he's going to try to play a duality between.
Like it just sounds like George Clinton and the Funkadelic and the Parliament Funkadelic.
Yeah, see,
you know
you changing my mind as we keep speaking. I'm feeling like it's going to be a duality between old school, new school, where he's going to be finding himself kind of twisted in between, trying to fit in the lines.
Kind of like he did on that Melodic Blue. Who was that? Who's that? Baby Keem?
Yeah. Kind of sort of like that, where he switches up his voice, he switches up his cadence, everything like that. I feel like he's going to try to step in between that sound and then his kind of his older sound that he first came out with.
Yeah.
With those type of samples, that type of production. And I think he probably going to do, I think he did more production on this album, I think himself, than anything. I think that's what he's going to go to.
What I like about Kendrick is every time he drops and releases, it's a whole new sound. It's a whole new genre. Like, you can't say Kendrick has a style, like, because he really just plays with it. And every time he drops, it's a whole new, like, Good Kid, Mad City was nothing like Section 80. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then Pimp a Butterfly was nothing like Good Kid, Mad City.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The Untitled shit was like, it was just...
Just some shit to throw away.
It was throwaways from Pimp a Butterfly, so obviously it was going to sound kind of similar. But then Damn didn't sound nothing like Pimp a Butterfly or nothing like that.
Even the production and how he went about it was a little bit different than everything else.
And then when he drops all those singles, like the stuff he did with Baby Keem, that sounds like nothing he did on Damn. So like, I feel like whatever, and then like the stuff he did for the Black Panther soundtrack, that sounds like nothing.
Ooh, that's like a gem.
Every time he drops a project, it sounds nothing like anything he's done before. So I feel like with this one, he's really just gonna go the same lane. Why wouldn't he?
And I think people didn't even notice, but TDE has been dropping a lot of singles. Shout out to one of my favorite rapper right now in the game. Has been my favorite rapper since I probably was in high school. Schoolboy Q dropped a single about 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Soccer Dad.
Yeah, he
Fire.
Was playing with that. He was playing with that.
Yeah. You feel me? He dropped that. Then I just recently seen, I think it was this week, Ab Soldier dropped another single.
Yeah. Damn.
So, you feel me? I feel like TDE ramping up for just a nice little, you know what I'm saying? We here for the summer. So I'm guessing is how they usually release is Kendrick, Schoolboy, then they trying to fill out the rest with everybody else. You feel me? So I think that when you do that, it kind of fulfills the needs. Like they kind of like just massage it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, Isaiah Rashad to me is my second favorite rapper in that TDE clique. Kendrick is my third. But
you put Isaiah over what?
I'm saying me personally, I like this. Who I like to listen to.
Yeah.
I listen to Schoolboy Q and then Isaiah Rashad's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
But Kendrick is my third favorite out the group. I like J Rock too, and Ab-Soul is the last one I got on there. Even though I like Reason as well, he's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely I've listened to Reason and I got into it, but I guess I wasn't into it. I wasn't as invested in TDE as I was when they really had that black hippie hype and they were really up.
We're never gonna get that.
So when like Reason was out, like I kind of fell back off TDE. So I wasn't up on Reason as much as I should have been.
Nah, he's tough. They kind of get the exact characters they want for that type of.
And then SZA was a little more R&B for me. So
yeah, SZA tough too. She got a classic on her hand too. I mean, I can't wait for her next album to drop. She supposed to been dropped. That's what I'm saying. They be like they kind of like hold this over for so long, but when they drop, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad at how long they take for their production and the quality of their music that they put out. I'm kind of happy about it. Because when they do drop, it's no complaints. I can go listen to that whole album again and again and again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So any other new music we need to get on to? Who else got some new music out, man?
I don't even know. Like, shit. That shit, you know me, I'm always listening to old shit.
Yeah, I got you on that.
So I'm just really waiting for this Kendrick.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the Push Future this Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going. Can't wait for the Kendrick drop. The people on Twitter keep telling me Jack Harlow dropping. I should be listening for that. I'm gonna give him a chance. I listened to his last album. Still maybe one record on that album, but I'm gonna give him a chance. This album, they saying he really good. He got some Drake features on there, so I'm gonna see what's going on with it. I'm gonna give him a test out. What you bumping right now? What's something new that you bumping right now? That's like, oh, this is my shit right now.
I mean, there was some Makami shit that just came out.
That's you put me on to them, or on to him.
Yeah, I can't even think. Let me look up that.
While you looking that up, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I am bumping that new 4-2 Doug and ESTG. That's my go-to right now. Thumb Shit is my favorite record on there as well. That tape is crazy. Make sure y'all go download that like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's a good record right there. We don't do no shout outs though.
FYI, what is that? I don't even think that's the name of it. Keep It a Buck. I don't even know the name. I just go on a thing and see it. It's like a yellow album cover.
Oh, is this the newest one on there?
Yeah, I'll be right here. Balance Cho album. Yeah, I don't even know the names of it. Shit.
I'm gonna bump it on the way home. See what's up with it.
Yeah, Keep It a Buck. Well, when it comes to music, bro, I don't even be on the names. I just go straight to the artist. I click some new shit and I just
start bumping it.
I lock my phone, so I don't know what's on. I don't know the name, what's playing. You know what I'm saying? I play that shit on repeat so many times, and then it's just one big track for me.
Fuck it.
And then people are like, yo, what's the name of that song? I'm like, Keep It a Buck. Out. It was like track 3, I think.
Track 3. That was the most fire shit I heard on there. Track 7 was alright though.
That's how I be when it comes to me. I gotta go back and look at it up. But yeah, my comedy is dope. That's really just like, I don't know. And then I just been going back and bumping a lot of old stuff recently, just because I'm trying to build a little playlist in my phone.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we're gonna get to the next step in this show. I got some game for y'all today, this week. You know what I'm saying? I try to, bless my nephews and nieces with some game each week. And my game to my nieces and nephews this week is take your time and prepare for the journey. Recently, with all 3 of my businesses, there's been little hiccups and setbacks and different things. I had to sit back and think about how I wanted to take it to the next level, how I want to take it to anything further. So with that being said, I had to take a step back and prepare for the journey that I want to take on. So that means you might have to look back and dissect each part of your business, each part of your situation in life, each part of your job, whatever you personally are going through. Take a step back and prepare yourself for the journey that you see yourself going on. Your real vision in it. So if you know that you need to set up these 3 things to make sure that this one goal happens, you need to take a step back and prepare yourself for that. You feel what I'm saying? So don't rush anything. Always take your time to prepare for it, because when you win it, you win it. There ain't no stopping. Now you here. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't want to be here and not be ready. You want to be ready when you here. I don't know why that sounded so good, but I'm going to let you know that sounded good. You feel me? But that's my game to y'all this week, is to take your time and prepare for the journey. Because one thing you're going to love about this journey is when you get to that goal, all that work you put in, you're going to love it. You got to let it grind. So that's my game to y'all this week on some Uncle Todd shit to my nieces and nephews. Shout out to y'all, you feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm preparing them with this week. You feel me?
There's nothing worse than wasting time.
Number one thing, man. When you waste time, you feel crazy. So let's get into some shit, man. Me and Sal, we be into this TV shit a little bit. And one of our shows that we really been watching heavy has come to an end. It's over. Waiting for season 2. We gonna see what they do. You feel what I'm saying? But Bel Air, that was a very good show, man.
Yeah, it was a good watch. I enjoyed it for sure. As someone who was a super Fresh Prince fan, grew up watching Fresh. I've probably seen that show way too many times.
Every episode.
Like, that's still in my top. I think I might even said that on the show a few times. But yeah, like, that show, they definitely pay some homage. Like, even with the little things, small little cadences, little things that happened in the show, minor details, like small little things that might have went over a lot of people's heads, but if you were a real Fresh Prince fan, you caught a lot of stuff. They paid a lot of real good homage on, I don't know, I really respected it. And plus, it was a good watch. A lot of people, I mean, I know you said this to a couple other people too, they didn't like the
finale?
No, the character who played Will. They said he was a little corny. But in my opinion, not saying like, not at all saying Will Smith's character was corny in the first one, but he was goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a real goofy ass dude. He was like a play fiend. He was like, you know what I'm saying? How he like used to like just talking his funny accents and joke on people and always roasting people. Like, this kid, I seen him trying to do that a lot. And he was like trying to do all the funny stuff and the funny voices and playing like with Ashley and all the, and the joking on people. Like, I seen him really trying to like embody that. And I think he did a good job. I enjoyed it.
Nah, I think he did a good job. It just was that I thought that they could make a more of a stronger character as a personality. Like, yeah. I can see he was trying to be funny. He's not naturally funny. You feel what I'm saying? Will Smith is naturally funny.
But I think he's supposed to be, what, like 16 or 17 in the show?
Yeah, I understand that too. So you're a little bit different. Yeah. You're a kid. But I'm saying is, like, when you see Will in the first Fresh Prince, he was automatically cool. Yeah. Like, his demeanor itself. Like, he wasn't a tough guy. This kid in this one was a little bit tougher than he was.
I think it's because of the dynamic they were going for the show.
Yeah, it was more just dramatized. You know what I'm saying?
There was guns and shit in the show. There was drugs.
Yeah. But I think you could. I feel like they could have made, maybe if not him, but a character just like that could have been a little bit more believable to me. I think that this was more of a, I'm acting and this is a great actor, so he gonna play this role. Then I believe it. It was no conviction really to me. Like, personally, just knowing there's a kid like that. Like, I know Hooper's from the hood. He don't represent what that kid is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that goes through that same exact situation, which is a lot of kids that do go through that. That's why I like the way they put it, because that's real. Like, that could really happen to these kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he could be one of them kids that want to come to the park and act crazy.
How many episodes was that? 10?
Yeah, 10.
I think they did a good job in squeezing as much
shit in
story as they did in 10 episodes.
They drilled out the fucking intro music. Like, the intro song, we always like, oh, we don't know really happened, but we know the song. But now you see everything that happened, and I love that they made it Philly, so where they had everybody that was in it was really from Philly. Like, you know, you're starting to see like the dude he was beefing with in the beginning that saw them at the store and pulled the gun out and all that. You feel me? That's a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? He got like 3 or 4 songs that's hitting right now all over the timelines.
Yeah, they had a few people in that show.
Yeah, they had a battle rapper, Easy to Block. He was the main guy that was trying to kill him. I like how they did Jeffrey, made Jeffrey all gangster. Like, that was cool.
I fuck with Jeffrey.
That was a tough like way to put that.
I fuck with Jazz too.
The fact that Jazz wasn't just only thing I didn't like about Jazz is how did he meet Jazz? And what made him just meet him at the airport and come home? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, I guess they just had to squeeze that in and get it started.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I thought Jazz might have been like a homie he met at school, something like, they could have did something cool like that. But the fact that Jazz is a little bit older, had a little bit more game for him, and you know what I'm saying, actually getting Hillary now, he ain't getting thrown out the house. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was getting thrown out the house every time he pulled up.
And this one is dope how him and Hillary got a thing for each other. And in the first one, Hillary hated him, even though he had a thing for Hillary. You know what I'm saying?
That was fire. I like how they did a lot of these things. Ashley was dope. She's a smart little kid, like all the other little kids. She cared about the environment and public. She mad, like, you know, about...
the original Ashley was something similar, though. For sure.
Yeah, but she wasn't as deep into it as this girl was.
She wasn't as deep, but you could tell she was a little advanced for her age, and she was involved in a lot of shit with school.
Uncle Phil's still the man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't like they trying to make Aunt Viv cheat. What's up with that, yo? I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They trying to make Aunt Viv cheat early. And you going to put Michael Ealy, the one that girls always cheating with in movies. Like, he always
dude from Barbershop.
Yeah, like, he's always telling somebody, girl, what's up? That's in his contract? What the fuck going on?
Yeah, I don't know why they always got him, too. That's weird.
Yeah, the minute I seen him, I said, no good. I said, no good. Already, she cheating. Minute I seen him pop up, he cared about the art. Get the fuck out of here. You feel me? And she really like on some shit like, I want you to be close to me and doing this. And you just told your husband he make you happy? Oh, nah, we ain't doing that.
Spoiler alert for anyone who didn't see the show.
Oh, yeah, spoiler alert.
I think it would have been a better, since they really wasn't sticking with the original script and they was writing their own story, I think it would have been better if Uncle Phil was Will's pops. I don't know why. Like, when
that finale killed it though. That shit was ass.
When they was building it up and they were trying to hide it, like, yo, we can't tell him why. They was all so worried and like almost like embarrassed for him to find out. To the point where, like, for the last 2 episodes, I'm kind of thinking, damn, did Uncle Phil smash the sister? You know what I'm saying? Get her pregnant and have a child, and now they trying to hide that, and that's really maybe his son too, and that's why he taking care of him and this and that. I feel like that story could have played out a little better than all that hype acting like he can't meet his dad for his dad to just be this dude who got locked up off of some schemes.
But you know what I think they could do? Season 2?
Like, that's regular as hell.
They could drag it out season 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you how they're going to shave it. Because I think they're going to say is that they ain't tell him everything, and they told Lou, they're going to like push it back to where they told Lou, don't tell him everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like Uncle Phil might have did Lou dirty. not getting them off. You feel what I'm saying? If you were really a good attorney and you moved all the way to California making all this money.
You can get my son off a gun charge.
How you ain't get me off? Charge. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Or I think maybe because the way they was kind of playing it, how he was trying to blame it on his mom, maybe
it might have more to do with it.
Yeah, maybe Will's mom ain't as clean as everyone thinks.
Yeah, maybe.
Or at least he thinks. And the family knows that she was dirty too, but maybe they helped her out and not him and let him burn.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, they could do something with that because I think that they took that criticism of everybody saying they ain't like the finale. And they might try to flip it in that one. Then he find out it's another drama part. Like, oh, damn, I hated Lou. But now I kind of want to talk to Lou because now I understand. Because if you saw in the finale, Lou was telling him some shit. And he was like, damn.
I think Phil corny as hell for firing Jeffrey, too.
You know what it was? He didn't want to. He fired him, but then he regretted it right after. Because you see how he went and did that shit. Like, I'm not run for the, you know what I'm saying, the district or whatever like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be back.
Yeah, definitely. Too much of a big character not to be there.
He was my favorite character.
I don't know who my favorite. I think Jasmine my favorite character, honestly.
I think
he had the record store. Like, he was cool.
He was a Doom fan, so.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck about nothing. Like, he was just chilling.
When they pulled up in his whip and he had that Doom toy in the back, that shit is I want that. That's something I don't have, and I'm a collector. I need that.
I ain't gonna hold you. Jazz just moved his hell with the record store and everything, talking to Hillary, bagged her up, then checked her when she was wilding. Like, yo, what you doing? Yeah. You feel me? I like that whole dynamic. I think that whole shit is cool. And I like how, damn, what was Shorty name that he was with? Lisa. If everybody don't know, Lisa is Nia Long from the original one.
Yeah.
And if you remember, that was like Will's serious girlfriend. I like how they made her become his serious girlfriend in the beginning.
What I don't like is how you like that?
No, I like the name and how they made the girl that he liked actually be her.
One thing I don't like is how he instantly got with Lisa, because I already know they're gonna have him and Lisa a thing for the whole time, because that's how it was in the beginning.
Yeah.
I feel like in the beginning, Will was a player. He got all these chicks. Like throughout the whole seasons, he got with mad chicks before he got with Lisa.
Fire ones too.
I thought maybe they would play with that a little bit before.
He might do that next season because you know Lisa on some bullshit.
Yeah, because I see they kind of doing like a little opposite world shit. Maybe they're gonna drop Lisa and then he gonna be the dog.
She might hurt him to where she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe she'll get back with Carlton.
See, look, that's the only thing I didn't like. In real life, if you messing with my cousin, we can't date, bro. Like that don't even make no sense. And you know he crazy about you, like he ready to kill me over you.
Yeah.
He tried to drown me.
And he on drugs.
On top of that, you feel me? And you know that. And you ain't give a fuck. Like you ain't even set me up like, yo, your cousin on drugs, you feel me? Then you mad I didn't tell you I had a gun charge. Like, come on now.
That's crazy.
What you mad about? I'm supposed to tell you I almost went to jail?
Yeah, I think that's all corny too. Why they all so mad?
Word, like she was about to kill him. Like she about to really like stop talking to him because he had a gun charge? Bro, I'm from Philly. Like, what you want me to do? Shit got serious, you know what I'm saying? Then your man, see, his man's getting shot was crazy to me, and they just let that play off like that was all right. Fuck it, he lived.
Yeah.
Now ain't no more beef in the hood.
Ice tray.
Yo, crazy shit.
That was
a
Don
good show.
Cheadle in the first one.
Word, it was too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now they did their thing on that. I like how they made it good because I thought it was gonna be some bullshit and it came through.
Yeah, they did.
It came through. Shout out to them.
Yeah, if you ain't see it, go see it.
Yeah, that's another one right there. I can't wait for season 2 of that. Next show on the list that I just finished watching. Spoiler alert: if you didn't watch it, it's been out for a week, so get the fuck over it. Power is now over. 50 has done it again, man. It started off slow, not to what everybody thought it was supposed to be, but we've now hit the finale season. Episode 10, and when I say that was a great last probably 6 episodes was great. First 4 was a little slow, had to build up, a lot of character building, but Tommy did his thing, and it connected 2 of the shows together, so I like it. At the end, with Blanca being the cop and everything like that found Tariq in some bullshit, and she found Tommy in some bullshit. I like how that's going. So I think it's going to be something that they connected in, maybe a season or 2. But yeah, I ain't going to hold you, man. 50 been made a Power universe, and the shit is amazing. I mean, if you ain't watched the first series of Power, it was great. Then they have this, Power Ghost with his son going crazy, doing his thing, getting some great characters. And then you got obviously 50 story, the Raising Kanan story. And then you have the Power, Force with Tommy. And it was a great series. I'm not really too mad at anything. I don't like the fact they killed one of my favorite actresses. You know what I'm saying? Audrey Esperanza, fire shorty. They killed her off. Like, damn, she had to be the one that died the last episode. But I like how everything came full circle for him. I can't wait to see the next season what it's going to be about. I want to see how they kind of like make him the king of Chicago now. Even though like he's like butting in everybody's business, I want to see how they do that. Very dope and interesting way of they going about things with that. Yeah, I'm excited to see that. You know what I'm saying?
I watched the first Power, the original, like the
Original.
yeah, and then like, I mean, my take on it is like, someone who don't really have time to sit really down and watch this TV all the time. Like I know there's people that really just be binge watching TV. That's what they do. They like to watch TV and movies and shows.
Facts.
So they got time for all that. But like me, I just don't. So like I watched the original Power and it was dope. And then I saw they were dropping all them Power this, Power that, the book, the side story. And that kind of threw me off. Where I was just like, I don't even got time to even start this shit. So I didn't even get into any of those. And that's just my opinion. And I'm sure there's a couple people like me, but once I saw all that, it kind of overwhelmed me. And I was like, damn, I got to watch all this? Nah, fuck
Nah,
it.
he did his thing on it, though. You know how you might be too much?
Nah, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's definitely fire. Because the original one was fire and I enjoyed it. But it was just too much. I'm like, damn, there's fucking 6 shows going at once.
Yeah, nah, that's the thing, too. He did it where basically one end, you got like 2 weeks, another one started up.
Yeah.
So now he about to go on like a couple month break because he's shooting season 2 for all of them right now.
Nah, I respect that though. He did his thing.
Yeah, nah, he made a thing, and I feel like his story for everything he does, his mom is a drug dealer. So I'm thinking like he just telling his real life story in between these fucking shows.
Yeah.
Like with the Raising Kanan thing, the mom is the drug dealer. She got her brothers working for her. You know what I'm saying? Like then her son wants to work for her, and he becomes this whole person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was dope. It's good to see how they got to that part because I know the next season gonna be kind of hopefully when they meet Tommy and Ghost when they kids trying to work for him.
You know what I really want to see? Like a big blockbuster like about a rapper, like how they had 8 Mile and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to see another blockbuster about like.
But I mean,
and like straight out of
NWA.
yeah, I was
you
gonna say, but that was a few years ago. Like something new. Like maybe one of these modern day rappers about somebody.
Who got a story like that though?
Maybe like Nipsey.
I don't know.
Or,
I don't know if he got enough.
It could be enough. Like, because Get Rich or Die Trying really was just a small chunk of the beginning of 50's life. It wasn't his whole story.
Well, he just right when he started too. Like
and
right
8
when
Mile was really just like a week of him getting ready for a battle and doing it. Like, they could do maybe Nipsey like opening up the store or doing something like that, like a small chunk of it.
Nipsey, I think people go see that.
Like a West Coast, yeah, or like
Snoop. I want to be mad at the Snoop story.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would
actually,
be dope.
that probably be the one. Mm-hmm. If you was gonna do one, that or I would take a Master P or Birdman.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, Ice Cube.
But we kind of seen it with NWA.
Yeah, but it would be cool to see a spinoff when he started doing the movies.
Oh, when he started getting into everything else.
Like
that'd
his
be
solo
dope.
story.
His solo story would be dope. I think
we grew up on Ice Cube, watching all the movies and shit, and just besides like
him
the
rapping.
whole NWA shit, because our era we were younger, so we wasn't around when NWA was really that thing. So we saw him with like Next Friday, all that, like all the movies, fucking the barbershop era. Like when he got into really doing this, because he did his thing.
You know who else could get one? LL could get one.
Yeah.
I think LL might be the one though, because I'm just thinking about that right now in my head. Who got a crazy story? He was the first superstar. So his vision and what he's seen had to go through probably is totally different than everybody else.
I think one that could really work though, like, and if they really thought about it and sat down, Run DMC. They could really execute that well because they held on to the game for a while. They had a big era, the whole rock and roll shit, setting trends, the Adidas shit.
Russell
like,
Simmons.
They could find 3 actors that could play fucking them 3, you know what I'm saying, do that story, and then the whole, like...
Well, that could be the whole actually
series.
series.
Death of Jam Master Jay.
Yeah, but see, the thing with that is, if I'm, you know what's crazy is, I could see 50 Cent doing something like that because he's from Queens, they from Queens, and then you could see the spinoff of Russell making Def Jam, getting LL, you feel what I'm saying?
You could get the side story of Russell, for sure.
Yeah, getting Russell, and then you got him getting LL, you got Jam Master Jay getting 25 of some of the greatest rappers to come through his studio to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Run DMC would definitely be a really dope story in a movie or a show or something.
I'd rather a TV series than a movie. The movie they try to put everything in 2 hours. I need a month of this shit.
Yeah, that would be a dope one.
So man, we gonna get to this not your average questions, you heard? And today's question would be, what do you want to make sure you do before you die?
Yeah.
That's a deep one, man.
That's deep, for real. What
if I could do it, I'd dim the lights for y'all and talk to y'all crazy right now. Like, damn, what would I do before I die? Damn. What do you want to make sure you do? Before I die, I would like to make sure that my family is in a great financial space. Like, everybody good. Like when I say good, I'm talking about like we don't not like just piss away money, but like where we could go anywhere and everywhere and not care like, oh, this how much it costs. Like if I want it, I could get it. You feel what I'm saying? Like that type of careless act of something. Because when you, I mean,
She's like stupid wealthy.
Yeah, not even stupid wealthy, just a good, comfortable weight. Like where you ain't gotta never stress. Like you know your next check is good. Like you're not living check to check or even living every 2-3 months and then you like, all right, I gotta figure something out new. Or I gotta do this and that. Like where you could wake up and you just like, damn, what I wanna do today? And you just could do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like that type of non-pressure. And I feel like growing up, we've always had, if one person's up, somebody's down and you gotta help that person out and then you gotta switch and do this and we just not comfortable. So I would love for that day. That's what I work hard for every day when I wake up. So for me to do that for my family would be like the greatest thing ever. Like that would be I would be good with life. If they could wake up and be straight, like are we good?
I think like, I mean, I could name a bunch of stuff and like real monumental big shit that I want to do before I die, but like
something petty, something small.
A real goal of mine, like it sounds like stupid, but like a real goal of mine, and I'd love to do this at least once before I die, is like customize and build a house from scratch. Like literally just buy land, sit down with a designer, design a house, tell them how I want it, where I want the rooms, this, that, and literally design like a whole blueprint, hire a team, build a house that I created from my vision.
HGTV shit.
And live in that shit, yeah. Like with all the bells and whistles, trap doors and different things and all these random stuff that I always wanted in my own house. Like, that's just a goal I have before I die, is to build a custom house.
That's fine.
I mean, obviously, there's a lot of things that I could say, like fucking solve world hunger and all it. But, like, realistically, like, something I'd like to do before I die, and I think about the shit often, is build a custom house. Like, not just buy a crib. And not even, like, buy a crib and fix it up. Like, literally build it from the ground up.
That would be, that's probably, a lot of people want to do that. I can see, but the only thing about that is, that's some time-consuming shit. You got to be ready.
For sure. But that's something I want to do, so that's something I'd be willing to invest my time into.
Got you.
For sure.
Shit, I'm going to just give you one more before we get up out of here, man. I would definitely want to visit all 50 states. I want to go go have fun in all 50 states. I've been to probably, I would say, about 8 states in my life. Been out the country once. No, I've been out the country twice. So I would probably definitely say I want to go to 8. I'm going to go to all 50 states.
That's dope. I agree with you on that.
Like, I want to go see some shit like that.
I'd love to leave the country, don't get me wrong, like things like that. But, like, I don't know, seeing all 50 states, that excites me more, like all the national parks and things like that. When I look up, like, history of different states and all these parks, like, I don't know, for some reason, like, all that stuff excites me more. Like, I know there's cool shit to see out of the country, but I've been more excited to see, like, the Grand Canyon and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the different national parks, like Yellowstone and all that. I want to see certain things.
I want to go to North Dakota and see the buffalo, the bison and shit.
I want to go to Alaska.
Oh, no, you can have that. That's one place I might not have to go to. That's a little too cold. I don't know if I want to go to Alaska.
I'll go to Alaska. It's beautiful out there. It's probably one of the nicest places I've ever seen.
I want to go to Vancouver, though. That's one spot I do want to go to. I heard it's beautiful out there.
Word.
In Canada, that's one place I'll go out of the... If I go out of the country again, I would want to go to Vancouver or the Caribbean, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I know it's just nice and shit like that. But
Alaska just has mad land that's just untouched. Like, still, like, original. They ain't done shit to it.
Yeah, that's because it's too fucking cold.
Yeah. No one lives up there. That's why.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm good.
And then there's times like out of the year where it's just dark for 6 months. So like, no one lives there. You know what I'm saying? But it just be crazy. I just want to go see it.
Damn. I want to know I need to go to Hawaii. I always was a kid. You know, you see that shit on TV all the time.
Yeah.
I just want to go just to see what the fuck it's like.
You ever I mean, I don't know if you got Snapchat, but if you go on Snapchat, you go to the maps, and you could just like scroll through the map all over the world, and then click different areas, and it'll show you people's Snapchats from those areas. Bro, I be like going through sometimes when I'm bored, just going to different countries, like going to see like people's snaps in like Hawaii and Japan and things like, bro, some crazy shit. Like you could really see some, like, it's funny though because I go all over the world looking at different countries and they all kind of just live like us. They're all just sitting in the crib on YouTube.
Chilling.
Yeah, like just kind of just doing what we're doing. They're just in another country. But they're all just like playing Call of Duty, snapping themselves, chilling, eating like snacks and shit. It's like they living like they're in New Jersey. Meanwhile, they're in like fucking Thailand or something.
Shit, I ain't gonna hold you, but I definitely want to visit all 50 states. That's definitely a goal of mine before I die, just to see how it is, see the life. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would too. That's a good
I
one.
think that'd be something dope.
Word up.
But all right, man.
Yeah, that was a good
Y'all
one.
just, you know what I'm saying, tuned in to the Not Your Average Fan Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment. You tuned in. We powered by the off season, man. Let's get it, man.
Let's do it. Peace.
Not pay attention. Not this not be right here. Not your average. Not why you ain't tuned in. Not podcast.
All right, yo, this is gonna be a good one.